Recording this late, and then I'm gonna go to sleep and upload this in the morning. Hold on. Actually, I can't do that. So it's getting hotter, and so with that said, we're changing over the fragrance rotation. I'm gonna show you what I'm taking out and what I'm putting in. So for starters, we have Mandarina Duck Black. I'm gonna have Fragrance Net read the notes to these, as y'all so y'all know what they're gonna be for the warmer seasons. Mandarina Duck Black. This is the note of Toilette. I actually like this one. It's pretty nice. So you're gonna notice these are gonna be the most used, least used, or like middle and least on the bottom. Let me move the camera down a little bit. That bottom shelf is going to be the least used. So we're looking up here, and we're going to look up Mandarina Duck Black as soon as the tablet turns on. Alright, it's on now. We're just waiting for it to load. I actually really like this one, by the way. It's a fresh one. It's summery, sweet. It's pretty good. Waiting for Google to load. Okay, here we go. What are the notes of Mandarina Duck Black?
According to Fragrantica, top notes are tangerine, pepper, and bergamot. Middle notes are tonka bean, tiara flower, and African orange flower. Base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, and Virginia cedar.
Yes.
Ibiza Perfumes introduces a new fragrance for men, Mandarina Duck Pure Black.
This one is really good. I'll be doing reviews on all these too. Mandarina Duck Black though, definitely a top shelfer. Alright, so Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. Now this isn't a freshie, so I don't want to say this is a designer fragrance, but it's niche quality. This is definitely going to be in my rotation, because it always stays in rotation. As you can see, I love this one. What are the notes of Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme?
According to Zaharoff's Signature Pour Homme is an extraordinary fragrance palette of sweet lavender, clean blue cypress, and spicy black pepper that unfolds into an earthy, smoky woods and floral heart of oud and balsam, finally settling into a trilogy of warm, spiritual, and sensual myrrh, sandalwood, and frankincense.
This is probably one of my best fragrances. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. This stuff is amazing. I got the little sample pack too. But this is by far my favorite one. This stuff is great. It is a year-round fragrance for me. I've got another bottle up there for when this is out. This stuff is pricey though. This size bottle is $100. The bottle I have up there is $150. But it's great. It's all around, all year round. But I don't feel like it's gonna fit the warmer weather as much as some of my other stuff. So I have to put it down here. Now, this, I keep some cold weather fragrances in. This is gonna be one of them. What are the notes of Bulgari Man Black Cologne? What are the notes of Bulgari Man Black Cologne Fragrantica? This one made by Alberto Morelos. Rum, citrus, green notes, tuberose, orange blossom, amber, benzoin, sandalwood, and musk. It's the rum in here that sort of makes it dark for darker weather. This smells very much like Spice Bomb to me. So this is gonna have to be, you know how in spring, you know, you get the kind of colder spring days. Or fall, you know. This is not for summer, but this is a spring fall fragrance. So it's staying down here. This is a roll-on for Azzaro Chrome Legend. They're not similar, but this is freshy too. What are the notes of Azzaro Chrome Legend?
Here is information from Parfumo.
It didn't read them off. Apple, tea, bitter orange, moss, musk, sea spray, cedar tonka, vetiver, and amber. This is a very, very warm weather fragrance. This is meant for the after the gym, hot weather, something like that. Azzaro Chrome Legend. As you can see, I wear a lot of it. You have to overspray this one. This is going up here, sort of. Actually, I'm probably going to put this towards the back to have the smaller bottles up front, so I don't forget that I have them. And the roll-on is going right next to it. This Montblanc Individual. This is probably a all year round too. This smells like, it's got patchouli in it. This smells like a raspberry dryer sheet. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to do the notes. I'm just going to tell you what I think of them. Some of them, if I can't figure out how to describe them, then I'll give you the notes. This is raspberry. It's like Jupe or Jupe Pour Homme, but not as strong. It's a little bit more classy. They don't make it anymore. It's out of production. But this is a little bit more classy, a little bit more refined. It's a great fragrance, though. I feel like could be an all year round fragrance. This is strictly cold weather. This is Paco Rabanne 1 million. Now this is, it's got some orange in here. It's got, it's kind of got that traditional, the Paco Rabanne bubblegum scent kind of. It's very strong. Very, very strong. This is a club banger, cold weather. You save this for cold weather. Again, on the off days where you might have a day cold enough to wear this in the spring or fall. This is not an after the gym fragrance. This is you want to go somewhere and you want to get the attention of people. This strong fragrance, definitely don't need to overspray this one. It's good. It's very nice. This is the kind where you're going out, you're in a group of people, and you want to cut through the other BS that other people are wearing, the weak scents that people are wearing, and you want to cut through and be noticed. That's what this is. This is Oxford Blue by English Laundry. This is a scent that you be careful with. This is very similar to something else that I have that's also going up here, but this is a little bit cheaper, and I actually like it a little bit better. It's sweet. It's sort of, it's out there. It's strong and it's out there. It's something that I wasn't for sure I was going to like, so I got the small bottle. Amazing fragrance. You could wear it kind of on the not super hot days, but like mild, maybe 70, 80 degrees. Anything above that I wouldn't wear it. It's actually very similar to two other fragrances that I have. This is Versace Eros Flame. Very Eros-y, like with like you can tell this is a flanker to Eros. Very sweet, very strong. Let me get the notes for this one. What are the notes of Versace Eros Flame?
According to Fragrantica, Eros Flame was launched in 2018. The nose behind this fragrance is Olivier Pesciu. Top notes are mandarin orange, black pepper, chinodo, lemon and rosemary. Middle notes are pepper, geranium and rose. Base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, Texas cedar, patchouli and oak moss.
Banger. But you don't want to wear it on hot days. I'm actually going to do the same thing with these big bottles back here. This, everybody knows, Cool Water. This is the Eau de Toilette. I actually have the deodorant for it too. And to be honest with you, I could spray it on like this. These are very similar. This is kind of your sea green, bluish sea green kind of mossy. They say, I think if this says it has tobacco in it, it doesn't. But I've read notes that say that they do. So, what are the notes of Davidoff Cool Water? I know it's got oak moss.
According to Wikipedia,
I believe.
Cool Water contains mint, seawater and rosemary as top notes, lavender, jasmine, geranium and neroli as heart notes, and oak moss, musk and sandalwood as base notes.
Yeah. I read a note breakdown one time that said it had tobacco. I'm like, there's no tobacco in this. Now, you get the mint as seawater. It's kind of salty, rosemary. It's green, it's fresh. It's not offensive. This is definitely a springtime, warm weather fragrance. It's a classic too, so can't go wrong with it. This is English Laundry, London. This essentially it's a Creed Aventus clone. Got some pineapple. I believe I smell birch in here. I'll check the notes for you. Some kind of smoky birchness. It's got some pineapple in here. Maybe some mandarin or some kind of citrus. What are the notes of London by English Laundry?
According to Fragrantica, London was launched in 2018. Top notes are pineapple, blackberry and apple. Middle notes are juniper, bergamot, patchouli and ambergris. Base notes are oak moss, musk, jasmine and vanilla.
It's the oak moss in here. Or the ambergris that's kind of giving it that little bite. This is definitely, it's a Creed Aventus clone. Essentially, that's what it is. To me, anyway. Well, and get it at Marshall for $12. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off because I forgot to take it off. Now, what's interesting is I have other fragrances like this up there in my spot where I keep backup fragrances, which has a bunch of them up there. But to be quite honest with you, totally, what's up here, what's on this shelf is the ones I want to currently use. Now, it's not all my favorites. Some of my favorites are up there. But these are the ones that I feel like I could use, I could be comfortable with, I could move on and wear them and be happy with them. And I'll get to the other ones when I get to them. Now this one is an oversprayer. You got to spray with this one. Mostly any of the warm weather fragrances, you have to overspray them. And don't worry, you're not really going to offend anybody because they're so light. D squared wood. Cool thing about this one is magnetic cap. This one's actually discontinued. It's really nice. It's fresh. It's citrusy. It's got a little bit of I think it's ambergris. Hold on. What are the notes of wood D squared 2? Doesn't have them listed, but inoffensive. It's fresh. It's citrusy. Kind of got some kind of lemon or some kind of like very fresh citrus in here. Um, which is kind of going to be the how most of these are going to be. Now, this is Guess 1981. This is a little old school. So you're going to have some sandalwood, some ambergris, some oak moss in here. This is not a fresh fragrance. This is kind of like barbershop-y, old school, like a very well-aged man, like in 60s or so. But I still wear this because it's classy. It's classic. It's classy. It's dignified. It's sort of when everyone is out there with these Invictus or these Paco Rabanne 1 millions or whatever. When you're going to a place where you know people might wear that, and you're trying to impress people, you're trying to be different, Guess 1981. Alright, it's just strong, it projects well. I'll do a review on it, but I'm telling you, maybe when you know they're going to wear the more childlike fragrances, or childish, I should say, you can wear that. But you could also wear this to an upscale event, suit and tie, dinner date, whatever. This is classy, and it's going to go right there. This is Box Bottle Tonic. This is a fragrance you wear after the gym. It says it in the name, Tonic. Tonic is going to be this kind of fresh, light, blue fragrances. There's a little bit of effervescence in this one, but not really anything too special. It goes up here. This is Elizabeth Arden green tea scent spray. This, I believe, is an eau de cologne. No, it's an eau de toilette. This is technically made for women, but I don't care. I wear it too. Very fresh. It's green. It's herbal. It's definitely green tea. Yeah. This is Hugo Boss. Be Different. Spicy lemon, citrus. What are the notes of Hugo Boss Be Different, or just different?
According to Perfumania, scent, top notes, mint, Granny Smith apple, middle notes, coriander, freesia, basil, base notes, labdanum, olibanum, patchouli, cashmere.
Maybe it's the Granny Smith that sort of gave me that freshness in it. It smells like lemon though. But super good. It's a fresh fragrance. This may be my fragrance for the day tomorrow. So a friend of mine actually gave this to me. He just was like, "Hey, take this. You can have it." And I'm like, "Sure." Get a little bit of the herbalness. I'm not getting any patchouli in here, but you do definitely get some herbal, some green in here. I'm picking up on the mint, the Granny Smith apple. The basil is coming through. I'm not really getting patchouli. I'm not getting it. But it's a very good fragrance. Haven't really worn it out yet, but it smells amazing. Ferragamo Uomo. This is a coffee scent. Tiramisu, as they say. You're not supposed to spray. Why are you spraying? Close. Whatever. That's a tiramisu. I'm going to smell like this for the rest of the night. It's okay. I actually like this one. I'm leaving this one out. This is great. This is gourmand. This is high quality to me. I feel like the quality is way above the price you're going to pay for this, which is probably about $50. But honestly, Ferragamo Uomo, it's an Italian company. This is tiramisu. It's amazing. I love this one. So it's in this right here. This is Versace Eros with mint, green apple. Smells a lot like English Laundry, the Oxford Blue, but a little bit different. I'm going to speed it up here. A little bit different, a little stronger, way more expensive. This is Hugo Boss #1. This is a classic, old school old men's barbershop-y, very. We're talking Guess 1981 kind of scent, not the same, but same like group, same times you would wear that where you would wear this. Ooh, Ferragamo was coming at me. This is a green tea. This is Bossberry or Bossberry, Burberry Indigo. This is green tea scent. The green tea is very strong in this one. I love it. I love it. This is John Varvatos, Nick Jonas. This is very, very similar to me to Versace Eros. We got a little bit fresher of a take on it. So I would say it's up here probably, but a little bit fresher of a take. This is Ferragamo, F by Ferragamo. Same company that made Uomo. This is definitely a freshie, and it's gonna go right there. Now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and put these on the bottom here, because we're gonna put more scents that are going to be worn like in the warmer weather here. So this is going to be Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme. Super strong. I only need a few of these. I believe this is an eau de toilette, and it is Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme. It's strong. Don't let that eau de toilette fool you. It's strong. Very fresh. I don't know if I'm getting any citrus, but there's just kind of a fresh linen scent to it that I'm getting. Victus Legend, or Victus Legend, Mont Blanc Legend. Y'all know this is sort of a freshie with a little bit of kind of dark note to it, but I really like it. This Perry Ellis for men or for women, but it's got a rose note in here that I like. So I would say this is going to have to be. Now I believe this is an EDP as what most women's fragrances are. Eau de Parfum, yep, it is. It's an EDP. This right here. This one gets attention that you don't think it would get. Ladies love this one, man. I don't know what it is. I wear this one and ladies flip over it. This is after the gym. It's clean. It's lime, ginger, and patchouli. This is Azzaro Wanted Tonic. Very fresh. Little bit of that Azzaro Wanted DNA. This is an eau de toilette concentration. Warm weather. But this one though, loved by the ladies. I don't know what it is, but they love it. This is Azzaro Wanted. This is lemon, ginger, tonka bean, I believe, Let me get the notes here. What are the notes of Azzaro Wanted?
According to Fragrantica, Wanted was launched in 2016. The nose behind this fragrance is Fabrice Pellegrin. Top notes are lemon, ginger, lavender and mint. Middle notes are apple, juniper, Guatemalan cardamom and geranium. Base notes are tonka bean, amberwood and Haitian vetiver.
The lemon and ginger do great things. This one though is strong. Azzaro Wanted tonic, you're gonna have to spray a lot. This one you're gonna have to spray 4 times maybe. Warm weather, or like kind of warm weather, 70s at most. This can get cloying, this can get strong. You don't want to put on too much of this, trust me. Azzaro Wanted by Night. Now this one's got some cinnamon, some I believe cardamoms in here. It's got some tobacco. What are the notes of Azzaro Wanted by Night?
According to Fragrantica, Wanted by Night was created by Quentin Bish and Michel Girard. Top notes are cinnamon, mandarin orange, lavender and lemon. Middle notes are fruity notes, incense, red cedar and cumin. Base notes are tobacco, vanilla, cedar, leather, benzoin, isoe super, cypress and patchouli.
Isoe super, you're gonna wanna, this is gonna last, and it's gonna project, again, strong. Go light on the trigger with this one. This is an eau de parfum spray, by the way. I wanna see what it says for tonic. What are the notes of Azzaro Wanted tonic? What are the notes of Azzaro Wanted tonic?
Here's a summary from Azzaro. This woody combines notes of lime and green cardamom, an iconic note in the Azzaro Wanted range, with spicy and stimulating ginger, woody yet fresh patchouli and sensual styrax.
Yeah, see, they don't give you much for that one. The Wanted lineup is great. The other one, though, is getting put away. It's heartbreaking to me. Hollister Wave, again, this is your sort of designer. It's what you would imagine from Hollister, you know. You're a fresh mall store kind of fragrance. Nothing special. Performance is terrible. You have to overspray this one. But when you wear freshies, that's kind of how it goes. That one's just a little bit worse than normal. Now this one is inspired by Giorgio for Men. This is barbershoppy. This is inspired by fragrance. It's not authentic, but it's barbershoppy. Okay, old man, kind of. Again, you're going to a dinner, something like that. You're not going to the gym. You're not wearing this on hot days. You're going to dinner, something like that. You're going with your significant other, and you don't want to smell like everybody else. This one is sage heavy. This one, you smell like a watermelon. I smell like a watermelon when I wear this. This is an eau de cologne, so it's not the strongest concentration, but I smell like a watermelon. The Modern Gentleman makes this. What are the notes of Forest by the Modern Gentleman? What are the notes of Forest by the Modern Gentleman?
According to Amazon.ca, top notes, bergamot, ginger, mandarin mid notes, sage, geranium, juniper base notes, vetiver, sequoia woods, olibanum. The Modern Gentleman collection. Shopping for men's cologne, in general, is hard, and we know that.
It's an eau de cologne. Overspray this one, but you're going to smell like a watermelon. You're going to smell like a good watermelon. Not a rotten watermelon. Not an old watermelon. Whatever. It's a good one. Canon Air. Again, linen, fresh linen, kind of just your normal fragrance. Kind of your fresh fragrance. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Hold on for a second. you're aiming for with that one. Davidoff Bod, or not Bod, or not Davidoff, Bod. Really ripped abs on steroids. If you've ever had the body spray really ripped abs, this is just that but stronger. That's all it is. CK into you. Now this one is interesting. What are the notes of CK into you?
According to Fragrantica, CKIN2U for her was created by Bruno Jovanovic, Jean-Marc Chalin, Lac Dong, and Carlos Ben.
What are the notes of CK into you for him?
According to Fragrantica, CKIN2U for him was created by Carlos Benning, Bruno Jovanovic, Lac Dong, and Jean-Marc Chalin. Top notes are lemon and tomato leaf. Middle note is cacao pod. Base notes are cedar, white musk, and vetiver.
Freshie. Overspray it. It lasts like an hour. I'm not kidding. It's a Calvin Klein fragrance, guys. Like, what are we expecting to get from a CK fragrance? We're gonna get this. That's what we're getting. You know what I'm saying? It's a fragrance. It's a freshie. It's good. That's what we're getting. Womo signature. Womo signature. Coffee. Very strong coffee. And that's why we're putting it down here. Adidas Dynamic Pulse. Again, just your normal freshy kind of what you would expect from an Adidas fragrance. John 3 a.m. This is a juniper kind of fresh, got some leather, has a little bit of tonic, like effervescence to it. It's a freshie. It's a celebrity fragrance. I don't normally do those, but it's a celebrity fragrance, and it's a freshie. It's what it is. This makes you smell like apple pie, but a light apple pie. Now, interestingly enough, when I was at work, there's this chick at work that I work with, obviously. It's so funny because, like, she's the kind of female that walks in and owns the room, right? Like, she's in command of the room. She owns it. She got this very confident, like, overtaking posture about her. And she liked this, and I was wearing it one day. And she's not the type to give compliments out, but she came to me and she's like, "Hey, it smells real nice." And it was this, and it's a $10 fragrance. Bulgari Man in Black